Now, as many as 400,000 people have had to leave the city of Goma in the Democratic Republic of Congo over fears of another eruption from Mount Nyiragongo. That's according to the United Nations. A BBC reporter in Goma says the city looks like a ghost town. More than 30 people are known to have died when the volcano first spewed out lava at the weekend, and there are growing concerns about the number of displaced people. Raal San has this report.
Once again, thousands are on the move in Goma, in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The evacuation of nearly a third of Goma's 670,000 has been ordered as authorities say Mount Nyiragongo could erupt again soon. As word spread, many more decided to leave.
Authorities have said that people should follow the routes and directions on where to go in the event of an eruption. They said people should leave without panicking so as not to cause death or accidents. But unfortunately, when people see some fleeing, they go because they're afraid.
And this is what they're fleeing. Last weekend, lava from the volcano destroyed countless homes and killed 32 people. In its wake, the lava left nothing. Since then, aftershocks have destroyed many more buildings in the city.
A crack appeared just behind my house, a very big one that had to be covered up by people with stones. This morning the authorities said that wherever there are cracks, the inhabitants must move and leave these places. They told us to evacuate and go to Sake. At first we were reluctant, but then we saw that everyone was leaving.
The rush to get out has caused long traffic jams as the city's infrastructure struggles to cope. To avoid this, others are leaving the city by boat. For these people, who have already lost so much of the life they had, it seems their plight is not yet over. Raal San.
The town of Bunagana, eastern DRC, was reportedly seized by the M23 rebels. According to local activists cited in various reports Monday, the rebel group overran Congo's armed forces. Bunagana is a hub of cross-border trade in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as one of the main crossing into neighboring Uganda. The news comes one day after the office of North Kivu's military governor announced the Congolese troops had successfully routed the M23 fighters. The spokesman for the province's military government said to Reuters Monday he did not have any information on the M23 takeover. In a flash update on the humanitarian situation in Rutshuru territory Sunday, the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs cited clashes in different cities on the outskirts of Bunagana, which forced thousands to flee. Over the weekend, Congolese authorities renewed accusations that Rwanda was backing the latest offensive by the rebels. Rwanda has firmly denied providing any support. Bunagana was the main base for the M23 rebels during the 2012 insurrection. In 2013, the group agreed to demobilize. The M23 rebel group, who are fighting the Congolese army in eastern DRC, said Sunday it wanted a peaceful resolution of the crisis. To do so, the group announced its withdrawal from villages that came under its control last week. By midday Sunday, however, it could not be established that the withdrawal was effective. Raging fights resumed on Wednesday between the national troops and the M23 rebels after days of calm. The fighters took control of a dozen villages in the Rutshuru territory in North Kivu province. Consequently, tens of thousands of villagers fled for their lives to the center of Rutshuru and to Uganda. Calling the authorities to start a fruitful dialogue, the fighters also expressed the intention to hand over to the Red Cross all soldiers of the Congolese army captured on the front line.